Virgo, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, your energy, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Your person, the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Ooh, we see the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's how they're viewing you. What you're not seeing is the Nine of Cups. And we see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, something you've been waiting for here, Virgo, whether you know it or not. It feels like this person is a secret admirer and you're their wish fulfillment. And we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, I feel like you're letting go of someone or something, or you've been through some sort of major paradigm shift here. I feel like you might be letting go of a connection or just a pattern of dealing with people who weren't pulling their weight. Like you're really stepping into your power here, Virgo. You recognize like what is and isn't for you. And I think you're just being pickier. You know, I think you're being pickier, but you're recognizing your worth and your value. It feels like you've been conquering your karmic vibrations and get ready for something new, something different. That's what I'm seeing with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like this is what you've been waiting for, someone higher vibrational. But we'll see before we jump to any conclusions. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. See, this is you and your power, Virgo. I love this. You're generous, you're grounded, you're stable, you're working towards your goals. You know what you want. You know that you don't need anybody else to fix you or to make you happy. Like you pretty much have everything you need and you know what you want. You're not going to let anybody that doesn't, fit the bill come into your life, okay? And let's see. You're viewing this person as the Queen of Swords. Again, maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You may not be sure that there's romantic feelings here. The Queen of Swords can be somebody who you have a platonic relationship with, you have a working relationship. You really appreciate this person's intellect. You see them as well put together, which I know my Virgos like. You see them as well put together, detail-oriented, honest, loyal. But you may not be so sure about like whether there's passion here or there's something more. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Five of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who brings you zero drama. In fact, I think you feel safe with this person emotionally, physically, financially. I think you feel protected when you're around this person. Like this is somebody who would stand up for you, or this is somebody who, that you feel safe with. You feel comfortable with this person is what I'm getting. And Hierophant energy in reverse, they could be a Taurus or have Taurus placements. But more so, Virgo, I'm seeing this person being somebody who might be different from you, a different race, religion, or tradition. I feel this is somebody who's just different than whom you're used to dealing with, and you're really picking up on that. This person's different. This relationship is different. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? All right, career transition. Some of my Virgos, you have been focused on your career. You are up-leveling, you're healing your finances, you're saving. Reflect and reimagine your career. Decide to be intentional, proactive, and courageous about building a new career future. Some of you, that is just a side note from Spirit, but I actually think that you've decided to be proactive and courageous about building a new future and whom you're going to allow into that future or whom you're going to build that future with. All right. So we see obsession. No amount of obsessing is going to make a situation better. Find a way to let go. So some of my Virgos, you are in the process of letting go of something here, or you have let go of something that I think you're even surprising yourselves with. Wow, I never thought I would let that go. I never thought an ex or, a type of person wouldn't be my type, or I wouldn't be that interested in them any longer. But your energetic signature has shifted here, Virgo. And some of you might be obsessing about this person. You might feel like they're really right for you, but you might not be sure if they have romantic feelings. All right, and we see ego death. Ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it no longer runs your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. Yeah, and sometimes the ego can limit us in telling us, false narratives like, well, this person probably doesn't even like me, or, well, it's probably not the relationship for me because it hasn't unfolded yet. Things like that. The ego can tell us things that will kind of keep us safe or keep us stuck sometimes. All right, and we see, yep, focus on your own game. But see, I think this is the exact energy my Virgos are in. Stay in your lane, do this, and in due time, you will set up an extraordinary life. All right, beautiful. I think you're also going to set up an extraordinary relationship here, but we'll see. We don't want to jump ahead of ourselves. With the Page of Swords, this person could have air in their chart, as we've seen, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person is spying on you, Virgo. They're collecting data. I feel like you two have a comfortable relationship or friendship or working relationship. I do think there's mutual respect here. All right, we see the Emperor energy, Aries. Some of you, this could be your boss, right? But for a lot of my Virgos, this is somebody who's ready to step up. But they gather their intel first. They get the data they need before they do that. Okay, this is somebody powerful, passionate, sexy. They know what they want. They're strategic, but they do their research. Ace of Wands, Virgo. This person is so attracted to you. They're ready for a new beginning here. All right, and let's see. And we see King of Wands energy in reverse, but they're a little bit less than confident than they would like to be. Now maybe it's because they don't feel like they have enough information. Maybe they know that you're in the process of transitioning out of another connection or some sort of major life transition. I feel like this person, Ace of Wands is coming through twice in this reading for me, Virgo. So there's definitely a lot of passion and attraction. They're looking for something new, but they may also be waiting for the right time for you. I don't know if work is really busy for you right now, or, you've been going through something really heavy. Okay, let's see. Wow, okay. They see you as the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo. This person sees your worth and your value. So don't worry. This person adores you. This person thinks you're the best of the best. They see marriage commitment with you, that you could be somebody they could build a legacy with, a future with, but they just actually see how much you bring to the table. All right, we see the Four of Swords. Okay, so this person also knows that you're not the type of person to wait around. Okay, so they may also, they see that you might be a hot commodity here, or they see your worth and your value, or they see that someone like you, Virgo, doesn't come around very often. So I think this person does want to get to the heart of the matter, and that's the Emperor in them. I want to know. I need to know how Virgo feels about me. But the King of Wands in reverse is like, oh, but I'm scared. I don't think they're scared. I just think they're a little bit less than confident than they would like to be right now. And the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you see this person someplace you go back to. It could be someplace like the gym or like yoga class or the park or work. It could be school. It's somewhere you go back to repetitively. But what's interesting is this person sees you, Virgo, as focusing on your own game. They see you transforming. They see you making yourself better. And they've already made the decision, Ace of Wands again, that they're passionate about you. They see so much potential here, Virgo. And they see your worth and your value. I think they've already fantasized what it would be like if you two were together. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. All right, this person helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Some of you, I don't know if like this person is somebody who's been through it themselves. I don't know if they're like a coach or like a trainer or, or they're just somebody here who's in a really healthy energy, and it feels like you are as well. So you're aligning with like your values and how, your daily practices and how you lead your life. I think this person is also going to put into perspective, Virgo, the relationships that didn't work out for you, even though I think you're really clear. But I feel like nobody's going to hold a candle to this, right? And you're going to be like, gosh, I can't believe, I dealt with those losers in the past, or I can't believe I put up with the stuff I put up with in the past. We see artist energy. So this person that they might lack a little bit of creativity. I don't think they're posing as the starving artist to elicit pity, but some of my Virgos, you might be a little bit worried that maybe they don't have enough to offer. I don't know if they're a little bit, I was going to say like free-spirited or something, so you might be worried that maybe they don't have the same values around money and stability as you. But I do think this is somebody here who just maybe has a hard time expressing themselves at this moment. But they will. They absolutely will. All right, let's see how they're viewing my Virgos. How are they viewing my Virgos? Trickster. Yeah, they love that you're just different. Like, there's this message that keeps coming through here, Virgo, is like they know that someone like you does not come around very often. And I think whatever your interactions are with this person or wherever they might be, like you are like such a breath of fresh air, and they love that. They see that you transcend convention. You're not stuffy. You're not predictable. Okay, and we have destroyer. Yeah, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. I don't think that's the case. I think this person's worried that if they do step up and ask you out or tell you how you're feeling, that you're going to just crush them. Right? That you're, being rejected by you would completely crush them, because they may have been really building this up in their head. But like I said, they're an Emperor energy. They're ready to step up. They do have what it takes. The Nine of Cups, I think you're just their wish fulfillment. I think they have fantasies about you, Virgo. You're what they want. All right. And we see the Four of Cups, but they are worried about rejection. They're worried that this is going to be something that takes you by surprise. They stress and they worry about revealing the truth, something they've been thinking about for a long time. But they have made the decision here, Virgo, Two of Wands. They've made the decision that they're going to do it, that they're going to come towards you. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse just feels like, wow, this is so different. This is different than what you're used to. This is different than those tough karmic cycles, that you've been dealing with here. All right, and we see Five of Cups. This could be a very healing connection, but I'm also seeing that, my Virgos, this might come as a little bit unexpected for you. Four of Pentacles, don't hold back. Everything's going to work out. There's happiness here, Leo energy. And the Seven of Wands. This person, if they've been a bit guarded around you, because I do think some of my Virgos, you do question whether or not this person actually likes you that way, because it feels like you have a friendship or professional working relationship. They do. They like you a lot. They're just good at kind of, and I don't think they're hiding it. I think they also respect the nature of your relationship. They don't want to make you uncomfortable. They don't want to make work or wherever you see them uncomfortable. But the Seven of Wands in reverse is saying they're going to let down their ego. They're going to let you in. They want victory. I see happiness. I see a happy relationship here, Virgo, but let's see what else we need to know about this person. Big baby, so they might be acting like a big baby right now. I could see that. All right, we see you and this person are getting closer, Virgo, and sexual photos. This person is very attracted to you, but I don't feel like this is necessarily the type of person that's going to be like, send me nudes, right? I just feel like this person's physically attracted to you. They like the photos that you post. All right, all right, what else do we need to know here, Virgo? This feels so good, my Virgos. You deserve this. This is somebody who's sincere. All right, next year, okay, and unfaithful. I'm not getting that this person is unfaithful. Now, it is possible that is something that's been in their, that's in their past. But for a lot of you, next year, I don't think it's going to take that long. Okay, I don't think it's going to take until 2027 for this connection to come in. But being unfaithful, that might be something that you do need to take a look at, this person's history and relationships. I mean, big baby can sometimes be like a me, selfish energy. All right, so so don't ignore any red flags here, Virgo. But all in all, like, the energy is very high vibrational. This person may also have been dealing with somebody that was unfaithful. So I do feel like they're a little bit weak in the knees. They're a little bit nervous here about this connection, because I do think they've been hurt in the past. Okay, let's see. We see acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Some distance will help bring clarity. Some of you, there maybe there's distance between the two of you right now, but I'm kind of seeing like one of you, whether it's you, Virgo, or this person, might be taking a time out from someone. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting some, like, I don't know if it's this person or you, Virgo, taking a time out here. And you're getting clarity about like what you want, what you don't want, or they are. Firm boundaries are needed now, okay? And we see trust. It's safe to trust in this connection. We see that this person is sincere. They are trustworthy. They're going to be open with you, Virgo, even about the things that they don't, even about the things that don't maybe I can't speak. I just got a little bit, I don't know what happened to me. Like they're going to be open and honest and sincere with you, even about the things that aren't so nice about them. Right? Like, but I do think that's something that builds trust, but it is something to look at. Okay. If this person has been unfaithful in the past, I mean, it's something to pay attention to. But for others of you, I feel like they've been dealing with somebody that wasn't necessarily faithful. Maybe they gave that person chances. Maybe that's your energy, what you were dealing with, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. We do see abundance. You've done the work, Virgo, so abundance flows to you now. Beautiful. So there's definitely, I see happiness here. Okay, I do. I see happiness. I feel like this person is not going to hold back. I see things working out. I see things being done really differently. And with this unfaithful energy, I mean, that could also indicate like there's fidelity here. This is somebody that you can trust, because we do get trust and sincere. So it's like if you've dealt with people that were unfaithful in the past, Virgo, you know, this might be somebody that's just different, that shows you that there are trustworthy, good people out there. We see your final advice is soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you toward your authentic path. Wow. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see authenticity. This person's coming in with truth and authenticity, and I think that's going to open the door for you to do exactly the same, or feel comfortable doing the same. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. And I feel like the nature of this relationship, Virgo, is like I think you weren't sure. You weren't even thinking this person had feelings for you in this way. So you're just you. But this person is falling in love with you. That's what I'm getting. All right. So I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.